Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope all of you are doing well. This is going to be a physical media haul, so let's get right into it. We're going to start off with the only Blu-ray that I got, and this is a Blu-ray set. This is the Dragon Ball Z movie collection 1 through 13, as well as 2 TV specials. Now, I did do a closer look at this box set. It is a Region B release, and other than the first disc and the last disc, all the other ones are region locked. I don't know why. The other two can play perfectly without any issues. So you will need a region free player. I do eventually plan to get one, hopefully by the end of the year. This is pretty much upgrading the DVD copies that I had. And I gotta say, at least from the discs I was able to play, the quality looks amazing. A lot of older animation tends to look a lot better on Blu-ray as well as 4K, so it's definitely recommended to upgrade, especially for older stuff. I feel when it comes to the animation, the newer stuff, it's usually filmed in a higher format, so you're not the quality is going to be great, but I feel like the older stuff really stands out when it's available on Blu-ray and 4K. So it's a really nice set, and I'm very happy to finally upgrade the DVDs that I had. Next, we have Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. I really enjoyed this movie. Now, it has been quite a while since the last time I saw it, so it is long overdue for a rewatch. I never played the games. My brother was really big into this series. This is what really got him into the Final Fantasy. Not this movie, but the game is what really got him into Final Fantasy. So, I'd watch him play this, 9, 10, and so on. So, I am excited to revisit the film. I do like a lot of the CGI animated movies that we get based off of classic video games like the Final Fantasy or Resident Evil. It's just something I'm into, and yeah, not a whole lot I can say there. So I went to the local thrift store in town that I live in, and the lady there had more DVDs. The first location I went to, the first thrift store had nothing. And then when I went to the second thrift store, she had a box filled with stuff, and there were some really great titles. A lot of B action movies or horror or sci-fi in some nature. I don't think I have any horror in this. Well, kind of. It has horror elements, but I did manage to find some good stuff, so let's get into it. The first one here was actually factory sealed when I got it, but it's The Sixth Sense. I did not have this in my collection, so it was a must for me. Great film, Bruce Willis, Haley Joel Osment. It's really fascinating that at the beginning of this film, it's Donnie Wahlberg, who is the patient, the mental patient that's in the bathroom. Um, yeah, and I completely forgot that Toni Collette is in this movie. She plays Haley Joel Osment's character's mother in this. Such a good film. Picked up the Chuck Norris film, The Octagon. Never seen it, but I want to start getting a lot more Chuck Norris films. Another one to add, and I want to get a few more so I can start doing a marathon of some sort. Because, to be honest with you guys, there are films out there I have not seen with Chuck Norris in them. Next is South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. I've been trying to get pretty much all the Trey Parker and Matt Stone films. I do have Basketball as well as Orgasmo on Blu-ray. The only two I'm missing is this and Team America, World Police, or something like that. Eventually I will get those on Blu-ray or 4K, upgrade this, but I wanted to revisit the film so I could do a review for you guys. Love this movie. Me and my brother would karaoke this film. Probably shouldn't have, but we didn't like repeat anything out there when we were around our friends or anything. But it definitely made a last impression on us for sure. Picked up the Pierce Brosnan film Taffin. Don't know too much about it, but it looks interesting. And it's late 80s, 1987. Pierce Brosnan, it seems to be the only well known name I see on here. Um, I'm sure it's kind of similar to a James Bond film, just a different name, I'm sure. So, looking forward to that. Picked up Invaders, which looked pretty interesting. It's like a sci-fi horror type of film, I guess is the best way to put it. It was released in 1992. It's basically, um, I'll read it back to you guys. A reporter sent to cover a strange massacre of soldiers soon realized that these soldiers had actually been taken over by aliens and mutants on a F-23 super stealth fighter craft. In order to turn in one of the century's greatest news stories, he must first survive. That sounds really, really terrifying and really good at the same time. So I'm excited to check it out. Um, Gotta love some of the cheesy early 90s uh, sci fi action films. Picked up Max Havoc Curse of the Dragon. I didn't realize there's two Max Havoc films, so I will have to pick up the other one. Um, I think the other one has Dean Cain in it. But this has got Carmen Electra, David Carradine. That's pretty much the only two well-known names I know of. I don't even know when this came out. DVD says 2005. It's probably early 2000s, early to mid 2000s. But yeah, looks cheesy. But you know what? I'm excited for it. Found Black Mask 2 City of Masks. I've never seen this. I've always remember coming across this in the first one, and they always caught my interest, but I never took the time to watch them, so I am looking forward to it. Excuse me. Coffee's trying to, have a little surprise there. It's got Scott Atkins in it, Rob Van Dam's in it. Who else is in this? I think that's it. I think that's the only two names. Oh, Tobin Bell's in it. Okay. So it looks like it's got a great cast. I guess it came out in 2001. So yeah, I'm excited for that. I'll have to pick up the first one before I watch that one. This was a really cool find. This is Mazes and Monsters with Tom Hanks. I've heard some pretty decent things about this one. I'm excited. The disc is not in the best shape. I'm gonna have to really put some work on resurfacing it, but I should be able to get it up and running. And then the last one here is a Roger Corman presents film, and I've been trying to get some Roger Corman added to my collection, but this is Raiders of the Sun. Looks interesting from what I read on the back. It looks like it's going to be a fun, cheesy action film. Blake Boyd's in it. That seems to be it. Like, I don't recognize any of the other names. So yeah, should be a fun watch. So not bad. But there you have it. Those are my pickups. Not bad. The thrift store that I go to, she charges 75 cents. She to try and encourage, customers. She puts a 2 for $1.50. So for 75 cents, I think it's not a bad deal. For $3, you can get 4 movies. So I tend to rack up what I can. Sometimes I'll find stuff to maybe list on eBay, but other times not so much. But all in all, I'm excited. I've been trying to find a lot more of these, cheesy B action films or sci-fi or horror. They're a little pricey. Yeah, they're out of print, but a lot of times they can tend to be around 15 to 20 bucks or higher. It just really depends on the I wouldn't say popularity, but I would say the maybe there's another term for it, where it's very sought after, I guess is the best way to put. But nonetheless, thank you guys so much. If you've seen any of these movies, definitely share your opinion on them. I would like to know what to expect without any, without any or too much spoilers. But thank you guys. You guys have a good one. Take care. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content. I'm Film Talk with Mikey, and until next time, guys, have a good one. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Peace.